While the art market has gone through ups and downs in tandem with the rest of the economy, it has reached dizzying heights in recent decades. Some of the biggest auctions have broken records for many artists in a single night. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. For this video, we will discover a look at this sculpture that fetched $104 million in auction. But before anything else, please leave a like on the video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell down below so you won't miss our videos. Without any further ado, let's hop on right to the video. The auction site, Sotheby's in London, established a new record for an art piece sold at auction when it sold to an unidentified bidder. Alberto Giacometti's 1960 sculpture of a spindly man, Walking Man 1, sold for £65 million, $104.3 million at a Sotheby's auction, breaking the record price for a piece of art at auction and indicating a possible recovery in the art market, according to the Wall Street Journal. Bidding started at $12 million and quickly rose, with approximately 10 buyers competing for the sculpture inside the company's London sales room. The winner, who pays the final offer plus Sotheby's fee, bid anonymously over the phone via Philip Hook, Senior Director of Sotheby's European Operations. The 6-foot-tall bronze portrays a wiry man in mid-stride, with his right foot thrusting forward, his head high, and his arms at his sides. The piece was cast 60 years ago as part of a contract to install 6 of Giacometti's bronze figures on Chase Manhattan Bank's Pine Street Plaza in New York City. Giacometti is a contemporary master, renowned for his eerie sculptures of blank-faced everyman. The artist is well known for his struggles with the project, ultimately abandoning it but casting standalone copies of many of the intended figures. The price smashes the previous auction record of $104.2 million established by Sotheby's 6 years ago for Pablo Picasso's 1906 painting Boy with a Pipe, whose buyer is still unknown. Alberto Giacometti was involved with a number of avant-garde movements during his career. From the 1950s on, he was attracted to existentialism, which can be seen in works like this one, Walking Man 1. Walking Man 1 is a sculpture from Giacometti's mature era, the pinnacle of his creative career, when he studied the human form from many perspectives. The figure's precariousness refers to the boundaries that every human being must live within a society beset by numerous conflicts and difficulties, as well as natural and man-made catastrophes. The aim is to capture the generality of the human species, and so increase the universal nature of what is represented by the work, evoking a stronger feeling of identification in every spectator. The sculpture is constructed of a single piece of bronze, with an unpolished surface that gives the person and his loping stride a sad, lonely, and skeletal look. On this occasion, Giacometti draws a lone man figure from whom we can only discern the most basic forms. He walks with one leg front and his arm close to his torso, as if he were strolling. The figure's torso is likewise skewed forward, creating an unsteadiness that creates the sense that it is moving across space. The arrangement of the figure's slender legs, whose heels seem to be rising off the ground as the walk begins, creates movement which is always present in Giacometti's work in some manner. The arms, like the legs, are excessively long and slender. There are no indications of muscles anywhere on the body. The skin looks rough and gritty, as though covered with scars, giving off an unmistakable sense of vulnerability. This sculpture's beginnings may be linked to a friend of Giacometti's, the model Isabelle Lambert, whom he visited often during her years in Paris. He saw how she shrank as he moved farther away from her one night, even if her intensity and identity stayed the same for him. Giacometti, who had long attempted to depict that delicate moment when the human form begins to disintegrate but does not fully disappear, became fascinated with the notion of converting Isabelle Lambert's vision into a sculpture from that night on. For a public project commissioned by Chase Manhattan Bank for the Chase Manhattan Plaza in New York, Giacometti created numerous sculptures on this subject. He eventually gave up on the project, producing just Walking Man 1 and Walking Man 2. Walking Man 1 was never completed, although it was exhibited at the Venice Biennale in 1962. As an aside, this piece is so famous that it is featured on the reverse of the 100-franc note in Switzerland, the artist's home country, and a replica of the monument can be seen at the UNESCO offices in Paris. Although Giacometti was a major figure in the Surrealist movement, his work defies classification. Some call it formalist, while others say it's expressionist, or has something to do with blocks of feeling, as in Deleuze's study of Francis Bacon. Even after his expulsion from the Surrealist group, his sculptures were an expression of his emotional reaction to the topic, even though the aim was generally mimicry. He tried to make representations of his models as he saw them and as he believed they should be viewed. He once said that he was sculpting the shadow that is cast, rather than the human form. What do you suppose the artist was intending when he created it this size? Let us know in the comment section below. That's it for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss out on any future content we'll produce for you guys. We're signing off now, but we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.